IDRA in Italy manufactures the GigaPress series of aluminum die casting machines. They're known for their massive high-pressure die casting machines with clamping forces ranging from 55,000 to 61,000 kilowatts. Each machine weighs between 410 and 430 tons. In 2019, Tesla Grumman Automation CEO Jerome Gillen stated that the company was working on a huge, massive giant machine to produce full-size cars in the same way that toy cars are produced. Watch the video ahead to find out more. Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting video from eMotion. In this video today, we tell you everything we know so far about the Tesla employee leaking an incredible update about Tesla GigaPress. But before we get into the specifics, make sure you stick with us until the end. It's going to be an exciting ride. Now let's get started. According to Elon Musk, Tesla purchased the world's two largest casting machines in April 2020 in order to cast the Tesla Model Y rear chassis and crash rails as a single component. According to Elon Musk, the Tesla Cybertruck's rear chassis will be cast using an over 8,000-ton force casting machine in January 2021. Eater received an order for the first 8,000-ton die machine on March 16, 2021. As of February 2021, Tesla had 3 casting machines installed at Giga Shanghai, 2 at the Tesla factory in California, and 1 partially completed unit, each at Giga Berlin and Giga Austin, with the foundations for future GigaPress machines laid. What precisely is die casting and how does it work? It works by injecting molten metal alloy into a reusable mold and then removing the finished piece once the mold has solidified. Robots cool and clean the open mold to 185 degrees Celsius, and fresh molten aluminum is prepared for the next cycle, which begins 1 to 4 minutes later. Each new casting is trimmed to size, measured, and flaw checked before being sent to another machine to be fully polished and finished. Ingots and offcuts of aluminum are melted until liquid in a natural gas-powered melting oven at 850 degrees Celsius for Tesla's GigaPress-based casting operation. Aluminum oxide slag is mechanically removed from the surface. The remaining liquid metal is pumped into an enclosed warming oven that operates at 750 to 850 degrees Celsius and uses 400 kilowatts of power. A tank blanket of nitrogen gas is placed over the molten aluminum, which is circulated to maintain an even temperature and prevent the formation of oxides. Before being laser trimmed, drilled for fittings, and computer measured for accuracy, the remaining useful part of the casting is X-rayed to check the internal structure. According to reports, the cast aluminum alloy used in the large Tesla chassis parts is primarily an aluminum-silicon mix, containing aluminum and silicon as well as a number of other trace elements. The Tesla Giga Berlin factory in Brandenburg had plans to provide a pile foundations for 8 6,100-ton forced die casting machines as of August 2020. The structures of the Tesla Model Y vehicles built at Giga Berlin will be redesigned. Impurities are removed using argon gas and a rotary degasser, and most other particles larger than 25 micrometers are removed using a silicon carbide filter. The cast is then removed by a robot and placed in a quenching tank which reduces the temperature from 400 to 500 degrees Celsius. The approximate edges are cut with a mechanical trim press, and the excess aluminum is recycled back into the melting oven. Elon Musk stated that he was thinking about putting a die-cast toy car on his desk one day and was curious about the practical size limit for casting. He discovered that there were no size restrictions after doing some research, so he decided to use Eater Group's massive machines to fabricate the front and rear underbodies as two castings. A front chassis mega casting and a rear chassis mega casting will be used in European Model Y vehicles. The Model Y chassis will be cast in the first 2 GigaPress machines in Berlin, with the remaining machines allowing for flexibility in casting large numbers of parts quickly. By the end of 2021, the first 2 European GigaPress machines are expected to arrive at Giga Berlin. Cast components are essential in the automotive industry, but casting smaller parts that are then assembled into larger structural elements is easier. This is a significant advancement for both auto manufacturing and metal forming. The new IDRA OL6100CS GigaPress is 20 meters long, 5 meters tall, and weighs 400 tons. According to reports, due to the size of the new machine, Tesla had to build it outside the plant, and the OL6100CS was housed in a new structure adjacent to the Fremont plant. Tesla intends to use the new press to manufacture 2 aluminum parts that will comprise the Model Y electric crossover vehicle's rear underbody. The Model Y's rear underbody is made up of 3 parts and has been in production since January. On the other hand, fewer parts means fewer production steps, less space for machinery, materials, and parts storage and handling, and lower labor costs. According to Tesla, the the Model Y's underbody structure will be made from a single piece of metal. In comparison, the rear underbody assembly of the Model 3 is made up of 70 parts. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has previously stated that an entire automobile structure could be formed from a single casting. If you're interested in other fascinating things about Tesla, then make sure to check out our video on buying a Tesla. Don't make a mistake. You can go check this out after the video. Tesla owns the largest die casting machine in the world. The 400 metric ton OL6100 CS Gigapress is part of a growing trend of larger casting machinery producing unitized automotive parts to save money and improve design. The world's largest die casting machine has begun production at Tesla's Fremont manufacturing plant. The OL6100 CS Gigapress is part of a larger die casting machine trend for producing lightweight and structural automotive components from unitized designs. IDRA supplied Tesla with two machines, one of which is now in operation at the California plant. The second will be installed at Tesla's Gigafactory in Shanghai by IDRA. According to reports, Tesla Automation is developing a machine that will produce full-size cars in the same way that toy cars are produced in 2020. According to Elon Musk, Tesla will buy the world's two largest casting machines in April 2020. The Gig Press required the Tesla Model Y's rear chassis and crash rails to be cast as a single component. According to Elon Musk, the Tesla's Cybertruck rear chassis will be cast with an over 8,000-ton force casting machine. Tesla placed an order with IDRA for the first 8,000-ton die machine on March 18, 2021. The advantages of using the Gigapress for Tesla: the Gigapress single-piece casting method has several advantages. It's lighter, less expensive, and has a more straightforward manufacturing process. The use of Giga casting will contribute to a 40% cost reduction in the rear underbody area. Furthermore, the new single-piece casting design will reduce the size of the body shop by 30%. According to reports, single-piece casting could save Tesla up to 20% on labor costs, according to Lori Harbour, a manufacturing consulting firm. Furthermore, the Gigapress eliminates alignment issues caused by a wide range of smaller parts, resulting in higher quality vehicles. The Tesla Cybertruck's production will almost certainly necessitate the use of a larger die casting machine. Tesla CEO Elon Musk stated that future production of the Cybertruck and other electric vehicles would necessitate the use of a more powerful, high-pressure die casting machine with an 8,000-ton clamping force. If the casting machine produces one body part every 4 to 5 minutes, one Gigapress can produce approximately 70 to 90,000 parts per year. Each Model Y requires 2 Gigapresses. It's estimated that 8 to 10 Gigapresses will be needed to manufacture 350,000 units of the new electric vehicle trend. Tesla's Giga casting represents a significant departure from traditional automobile manufacturing, and many other automakers are likely to follow suit. In most modern automotive engineering reference points, aluminum is synonymous with weight reduction. With the exception of a few applications, the most notable being Ford's F-Series pickup trucks, aluminum is primarily used where steel can be easily replaced without sacrificing performance, or for comparatively small components that save weight or time in the manufacturing process. With this new direction, Tesla hopes to accomplish just that. Elon Musk claims that the Goliath machine and the new single-piece casting design will reduce the size of the body shop by 30%. He went on to say that the method would most likely be used in the Model 3's production. The single-piece casting for the Model Y and other electric vehicles will replace approximately 70 stampings, extrusions, and castings that currently make up the same fabricated assembly in the Model 3, on which the Model Y is based in large part. Axel Turk, a casting expert, has released a photo of Tesla's first front-end megacast underbody. The 286-pound component will be used in Model Y production at Gigafactory, Texas, which is scheduled to start by the end of the year. The Gigapress era has arrived, and Tesla is sweeping the globe. Until now, it seemed impossible to mass-produce entire cars at once. What do you think of this remarkable development? If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Emotion for more such content and latest updates. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.